The CDC had been very clear on calls with state health directors that the new guidance would not apply to schools. They confirmed that on Monday. Look, it was confirmed as late as yesterday afternoon, and then overnight they changed the guidance.
Well, the state education superintendent there, Dr. Eric Mackey, reacting to the CDC's overnight decision to shorten isolation guidance for schools from 10 days to 5.
Yeah, the CDC says the shortened timeline will help Alabama schools stay open during the surge, but not everybody's happy with the timing of this change.
Our Lee Peck is on this story tonight. And Lee, Dr. Mackey, pretty candid there about trying to stay on top of the ever-changing guidance.
He is, Lenise and Byron. Dr. Mackey tells me that the CDC's decision to lower quarantine times really took him and state health leaders by surprise. But he says, like anything with the pandemic, it's fluid and they'll continue to adjust. Even though school systems are now nearly 2 years into the pandemic, State Education Superintendent Dr. Eric Mackey says this past week has been one of the most challenging. It comes as Omicron COVID cases continue to surge and ever-changing guidance by the CDC.
We're now seeing cases at the highest numbers ever, and guidance changing literally daily from the Centers for Disease Control. And so it's very hard to react to daily changing guidance.
The latest change coming overnight, the new CDC recommendation of 5 days quarantine for people who test positive for COVID-19 now applies to schools. Since students return to in-class learning, schools have been aggressively keeping tabs on COVID absences. Here's a snapshot from our area. Students in Baldwin County returning from holiday break yesterday. Baldwin schools reporting 124 COVID-related absences today compared to yesterday's 232. Mobile County Public Schools returning to class today reporting 156 COVID cases on the first day back. That's out of 61,000 students, faculty, and staff.
I've talked to one superintendent who had 40 teachers out. With 40 teachers out in a single school, he just didn't have enough people left to keep the school operating. So he had to go virtual for a number of days.
While Dr. Mackey says ever-changing direction from the CDC has been a challenge, he believes the new 5-day quarantine period will definitely help them keep schools open and hopes the current surge drops off by the end of this month.
I think it's a safe move. It's a good move. It keeps schools open, and our number one goal is to keep students safe, but closely followed by our goal to get everyone in person for instruction.
Now, when you look at the COVID-related absences before the holiday break, much lower than what we're seeing now. And like one school official told me late this evening, if you see a surge within the community, you can expect that to be reflected within the school system. We're live tonight at the Mobile County Health Department. Lee Peck, Fox 10 News.